Alright, y'all. Alright, cool. Welcome as usual. We on the inside. It is new past paper we starting live stream on YouTube. Make it simple TT. Mr. Charles. And we're doing our past paper. So let's see. As usual, first 5 minutes is for the youths and them to see the notification and join. I'll make sure I set up everything correctly. Yes, correct. And get join and share and stuff. Alright, so far we've done the specimen paper, we've done the all the new types of questions. So what we're going to encounter today is we're going to encounter old past paper, but I'll just be skipping over the things that are on the old syllabus. So all the things that are on the old syllabus, I will skip out, so that way you will know when you practice in past papers, because you can do all the old past papers up to back to like 2010 or something like that, and should be able to pick out the questions that are relevant to the new. If you're not too sure about the new syllabus, check the channel. I'll probably post, I'll put a link to the video underneath here so that you will see what has been added and what has been removed. Alright, so let's see on the inside there, Manny Morris Academics. Yeah, Manny. Faithful servant. Always there. The Gravesand. Alright, I think this is the first time I've seen you. I don't know if you came on us before, but nice to have you here. Tasha Ali, Normal, Vanessa Andrews, yeah. Fired Gosign. Yeah, faithful. Brianna Rampal. Yeah. I remember in some all, you know. Irregulars, boy. Irregulars. I'll count all in diehards. Manisha. Okay, oh yeah, Manisha, I remember you. What? Artira? Artira's son? I remember you. Cool. Nice to have the crew on the inside. Alright, so link, sharing link. The link is shared. Yep. Alright, share the link, spread the thing, take a screenshot, put it on your IG stories, tag the page, whatever you have to do. Let's get this show on the road. Andrew, alright, Andrew, good day. Nice to see you. Nice to have you all on the inside. Right, so you know the drill. Make it simple TT and check out the Instagram, check out the YouTube channel. Just Instagram. Make it simple TT, one word. Same thing for YouTube. And you will be on inside. All right, 5 minutes up. Let's go. All right, so we're tackling this guy here. All right, remember this is our old paper, so this is from 2015. So there will be some questions that we won't be able to do. That's okay. I'll show you the questions that you can and cannot do. All right, so the board of PG High School has donated a computer system to the school. State 2 additional peripheral devices that can be used with the computer system. All right, so the fact that this thing says computer system, that means we have to assume that there is a monitor, there's a mouse, and there's a keyboard, and there's a tower. All right, those are the things that make up the computer system. So they want peripheral devices, other peripheral devices. So that would be like a printer, scanner, you might get a webcam, projector, stuff like that, right? So any two. A part 1, identify one way in which each of the devices mentioned in part A above can be used. Well, the printer to print assignments that the students do on MS. Good. Right, so that'll be for the printer. Webcam, well, of course, for webcam, you could say things like for video conferencing or web or chatting or some kind of thing like that. Then you also have a scanner to scan documents to send to other people, projector to display slides or whatnot. I remember to like the video. Viewers and likes didn't match at least. Alright, if we get there so far, thumbs up, man. And as usual, if you learn anything, any process, send me this color, the color emoji, as you want with your hat. Alright, state 3 types of application software that should be used on the computer. Types of software, you'll have general, integrated, and special purpose. Alright, I say general, one way each application could be used. Oh, notice that they said types of application software. They didn't say to give examples. So try to follow the question when it says types. Alright, identify one way in which each application stated in B can be used. General, a text editor to type notes. Alright, so general purpose software will be like a text editor because general purpose means it does basically simple things, normal things on a daily basis, general stuff, right? Integrated will be like Microsoft Word. Hold on again, I call. Hello? Yeah, wait. Cool. Yeah. Let me see. Car there still, boy. Car still there. Oh. Alright, cool. Right, yeah. Integrated will be like MS, Word, and Excel. do a spreadsheet. Something like that. Oh, that was a slow motion sneeze. Chelsea Ori. Yeah, we always save all the lives. The only lives I wouldn't be saving is the crash course lives, because those will be private links. All right, next one is what I put by special purpose. That would be like a Pascal compiler. I would say dev Pascal to write programs. Manny Morris, academics. Man have a little sinus. Now you wanna scorn me. See? I should stop the live now. I might pass on a little sinus to all you. Cool. Yeah, so any questions about what I just did there? All your 14 viewers and 6 likes, what really going on? Everybody know the drill. Once you come in, you gotta like the thing. That's how we spread. That's how more people will get to learn. So, yeah, nah, man. I mean, like, very good. Moving on. Alright, so if you're okay with our page, alright, let's go to number 2. For each of the following devices, indicate which communication mode is being done. Right, communication modes of the syllabus. Moving on. Next question. Alright, classify each of the following methods as software restriction or physical restriction. Passwords on a file as software because you're typing. That will happen only on the computer. Biometric scanner, that's physical because you are using a physical part of your body. Storing files in waterproof cabinets, that's physical because it's a cabinet. You have to actually open the door. Encryption of files is software because that happens only on a computer. Using our firewall once connected to the internet and intranet, that is software too because our firewall is only a software base. Good there? Thumbs up, scholars hats if you're learning anything, or thumbs up if you're just like, alright, cool, I understand. Move on to something that challenges me. Next thing I sneeze again and people start to leave the live. Ow. Like, all the new folks, you know the drill. If you learn something, all the new folks, if you learn something, then you send me the scholar emoji. If you just following through and you're good with the question, you're ready for me to move on, send the thumbs up. Two is in which sensitive data can be misused. You could put any tool as like hacking, fraud, identity theft. Yeah, stuff like that. Yeah, those will be easy answers. Right, you notice, for those of y'all who did the previous paper with me, you notice that these types of papers just asking you questions and then don't really have any big scenario-based things, right? So let's kind of get in your mind that when you're doing an old past paper, it may not be very, it wouldn't be formatted in a new way, because the new way is very scenario-based, but that's okay. It could still get some, skills within. At least you'll polish up what you know and what you don't know. Alright, name the type of software that performs each of the following tasks. Compresses the size of files. Type of software. Type of software. Oh, type of software. Right, so we kind of going back to this same kind of question here. Types of application software. So types of software is what we're doing. So compresses the size of a file, be special purpose, because it does one job. Converts program instructions to machine code one line at a time. That will be system software. Example compiler. Right, now because it says type of software, you might want to give like a you might be tempted to give the name of a real software, but they're really looking for the type. Well, I hope so, because it's kind of ambiguous. So when you have an ambiguous question and you're not too sure whether they're asking two things, then just give an example. So example, unzip and move on into life. Provides medical diagnosis based on the patient's illness. That'll be special purpose again. Controls machine tools and related machinery in the manufacturing of car parts. I'll put special again. And we'll put CAM, computer aided manufacturing. This one here is an expert system. Contains a number of applications that run as a single program. I'll be integrated. And it's kind of weird. Number of applications that run as a single program doesn't really make too much sense. But I will just put MS Office. Yeah, Office is one, like, could be considered one single program with many applications. Alright, good so far. Any questions? I'd ask if you have to put example. No, you don't have to put example. It's just that this question a little ambiguous. But this has type of software, but some of the questions looking like they want to give you the name of our software now. So I just put both of them because I know how these creatures could be in CXC. They could be a little bit like weird. Special purpose means that it has one job and it will do its one job well. System software means it is run with the operating system. So like it's kind of like part of the system, if it to go properly. Whoa. Yeah, that was your answer, right, Michael? Right, so we're advancing forward now. Hey, look, a little scenario question here. This is that type of question that you will get. You'll get this in the new types of questions. Scenario: Raymond communicates with the computer by typing specific commands. That's a keyword there, specific commands. Mary communicates with the computer by using the mouse to click on a picture. So this one is using the mouse to click. The cashier communicates with the computer by touching pictures on the screen. So that's touching pictures on the screen. So type of user interface for one is command line / command prompt. Whichever one you want to say. You big enough, you can say whichever one you want. Scenario 2, using a mouse to click. Once it's a mouse to click is GUI, graphical user interface. Next one, cashier communicates with the computer by touching pictures. That is menu driven. Or you could say touch. On the old syllabus, they didn't have touch interface, so menu driven would have been the official answer here. But the new interface has touch, so you see that kind of question. You see that there's touch in pictures, well then it's the touch interface. Questions again, or we good to go? Let me know. All right, name the types of software which provides the user interface. That is operating software. Operating system, yeah. The scenario number which indicates a hardware interface. That would be scenario 3 because you are actually touching pictures. Touching pictures means you're interacting with hardware. Cool. Yeah, this food questions. All these things is cake. I'd answer the following questions based on the 6 figures shown below. Which of the figures above describe each of the following types of media? Magnetic is 1 because this is clearly a hard drive. So this is a hard drive. This is a flash drive. This is a CD. This is a memory card. This is tape. And this is floppy. Floppy no longer on the syllabus, so I don't know why they take it off. Because it's literally the save icon. Or you could disrespect the floppy, so floppy is saving lives since 1960, whatever. Alright, which figures, right? Magnetic. So magnetic is the hard drive. 1, 5, tape is magnetic, and floppy is magnetic too. So 1, 5, and 6. Why did they give you 3 lines? By me, you know, nah? Which one is optical? Optical storage media is 3 because that's a CD, compact disc. That's optical, totally. Neither optical nor magnetic. The only one there's neither optical nor magnetic would be flash or memory card. So that'll be 2 or 4. 2 and 4. Cake. Eat. Any questions about this one? The storage device questions. These are easy 10 marks here together. Let's see what they have after. Which of the figures use the following access methods? Sequential access. Sequential is done by tape, because you have to go through the whole reel of information over and over, well, before you get anything. So sequential tape is 5. Direct access is everything except tape. So direct access could be 1, 2, 3, 4, and 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 6. For each of the following, state whether it describes optical storage media or magnetic storage media. Huh? Oh, sorry. I had a daydream there for a second. I see paper so easy. I gotta think about other things in life. For each of the following, state whether it describes optical storage media or magnetic storage media. More storage capacity is magnetic. Faster access will be optical. So tell me how you're feeling there before I move on. For some reason I'm feeling hungry. But I just ate lunch. You all look good, right? Okay. There you go. Write down the correct number of the task that corresponds to the device component in these pieces. Ooh, I might have to zoom out for this. Let's see. Well, I might can see properly. Alright, that's not. I'll go back. Alright, converts paper-based text to a digital form. Paper-based text to a digital form. Clearly. OCR, so OCR is 1. Actually, I'm going to show you how to do this without me having to go down inside. I'm going to test all it because since this paper is so easy. Converts paper-based text to digital form is OCR, optical character recognition, because you read any text and it turns into digital form. Marks candidate responses on a multiple choice examination, that is OMR, optical mark reader. Produces hard copy documents. That'll be a printer. Used for playing car racing games, joystick. I mean, my intelligence is being slowly sucked away from me. I don't know if all you realize how easy this thing is. Turns on light when someone enters the room. That'll be a sensor. Contains boot up instructions, that is ROM. Draws lines and architectural design. So they have there. We put pad on tablet. Modulates and demodulate signals, that's a modem. Modulate, demodulate. Reads data concerning information on a product as a barcode reader. Reads digits specifically printed on a check, MICR. I don't even need to look at the answers to know if that's there. Only thing that's supposed to get a little drama here is this one, but they have it there as pad and tablet for you to choose. So I'm not really going to fill out them spaces because if they ask these questions just generally without even giving you the table or giving you the spaces to fill out, you should be able to work that out, man. Should be. Please. Alright, so look at there. Food. Cake. Alright, so just all you gotta have to send either one or three emojis. Thumbs up for yeah, following through. Cake for yeah, that was real easy. Or color for wait, I learned something there, boy. If I see real scholar things coming up, that means I'll realize, oh, that topic was not exactly well taught. I might post a link to like learn more about the video or some kind of thing. So. Alright, this is binary, nothing for binary. No binary, nope. All out of the syllabus. So we're going again. I done section 1 there already. I might as well do section 2 one time. I've been spending half an hour, a whole section done. Yeah, we leave out all questions, so what's going on? Alright, so Excel now. Let's see what's going on with all you here. Because I know for a fact some of you lame when it comes to Excel, but we'll see how you go. Alright, Teachers Training College has prepared a spreadsheet showing the number of teachers trained during the period of 2012-2014. Answer the following questions based on the spreadsheet given. Alright, go to the spreadsheet there. In the spreadsheet, yeah, that's the spreadsheet there. Make sure I'm blocking the words before they start to complain. Cool. I'm blocking the words now. Aha, alright, cool. Alright. The cell address that contains the total number of teachers for 3 years. Total number of teachers for the 3 years. That will be here. Total number of teachers for the 3 years. Yeah, that's what? E9. E9. In 2012, it costs $300 to train a teacher. Write a formula to compute the total cost for training teachers in 2012. Total cost for training teachers in 2012 would be this multiplied by 3,000, so it's equal sign E9 multiplied by 3,000. Right. What? Somebody tell me some more plot. Yeah, but they didn't have Plotter in yeah, back to this. Yeah, Astrostone. Plotter would be a good answer if they had it in the list, but they didn't have it in the list, so I don't have it. Right, so B9 by 3,000, we good there. Alright, what format has been applied to the numeric data? This is called, yeah, boy. This is called comma. Because there is a comma. I have no idea why did this. Well, this was back in 26, right? But comma format is not exactly a format in Excel. Whatever. Alright. The type of chart shown. Well, kids, I don't know what you think that is, but that's a picture chart. Alright, it's a pie chart, Alright, let's play. Imagine they gain you 1 mark for writing pie chart. Primary school students could do that. State the range of data used to construct the chart. Ooh, look at this. All right, so they have secondary, they have 5200, 101, 71. Yeah. So they're using this column here and that column there. So the range that they're using is from 4 go down. Starting here. So the range is A4 to A8, A4 to A8, and then the next range that they're using is 4 to E8. Right, and only thing easy and all about now, pay attention to this. This here is important because the data that they use to construct the chart, you realize it have the titles inside of it. They don't have the titles, so A4 to 8 is correct. Cool. All right, next, number 8. This is why all my students this year get 1s. Yes. Yeah, it's a pizza pie. All right, now we have a database. The technical council has created a database with 1 table name skill to store information on persons certified as assessors and trainers. Part of the database from below. Cool, thanks for the database there. Name 2 data types using the skill table. You have texts. You have date/time. So text will be any one of these here. Date and time will be that. And then you have true or false would be like yes/no. Yes or no, but I can't remember what it is. What's up? Alicia, was I yesterday? These are the numbers here. 1771. So that's the number. As the columns. So you're selecting these columns. Sorry, not up to total. That's not just trying to answer Alicia question for. Yeah, you're selecting this and this. That's what's going to appear in chart. The CD secondary will match the 5,200. The secondary here matches the 100 there. So that's why it will be A4 to A8. That'll be the first set, and then E4 to E8 solution. I understand what you're saying. You think you're saying is A5 because if we select A4, we get the headings. Yes, your point is correct there, Alicia. I understand what you're saying. Now, it's possible that they will be looking for this, but they will accept this also because generally when you're creating a chart, you always have to select the headings so that you'll get a title on top. Now, this one don't have any title, but if you didn't, then that's okay. It'll work. So yeah, if you have A5 to A8, that'll be correct. Thank you very much, Alicia. Yeah, it makes sense. Andrew asks if you have to include the first row. You don't have to, but if you do include the first row, then the Excel will treat it as the title row. So then they will give you like they will give you some sort of total and some kind of words will end up underneath there. Total and specialization. Yeah, that will end up underneath there as a title. Usually if you're doing a bar graph or a line graph, it will do that. But Excel's smart enough to realize that the first row is the header row. So I just accustomed in the habit of putting in the header row because that will give you an automatically well-labeled chart one time now. So either way, you'll still be correct because the chart that they have here has no labels. So it will still work out if you do A5 to A8. But they start from 4, nothing really wrong with that. Good thinking, kids, good thinking. Like, yeah, you're paying attention. Right, so if the data was sorted by month, day, year, field and ascending order, state the name of the person who will be at the top. It will be sorted by month, day, year. That means the smallest number will be 0, 1. Yeah, the name that will be at the top will be facade. Last name of the person. Yeah. So if they tell you sorted by Monday, yeah, what you're really trying to do is you're trying to convert each one of these numbers, start digit 1, 0, 1, 1, 2, 0, 1, 2, 0, 8, 2, 3, 2, 0, 1, 3, 0, 6, 1, 0, 2, 0, 1, 2, 0, 2, 2, 5, 2, 0, 1, 3, and 0, 1, 0, 5, 2, 0, 1, 2. So obviously, this sorted in ascending order. This is the smallest number will be first, so this is the smallest number. So that's why facade will end up on top. Write a query to find all males who are assessors in the table below. Wow. Male assessors. Cat cake. So I normally get confused when it comes to data types in Excel or mistaken it for access. Well, the data types I have in Excel will be like, it's not really data types, it's more like formatting, cell formatting. So if you see it in Excel, you have to think format, what kind of format it is. Is it currency, is it text, is it general, is it money, or them kind of things, or accounting. And in Access, it's text, date and time, yes or no, that kind of stuff. Let me see if I can show you the data types on them in Excel, in Access. Quickly. Have that open, right? Let's get a quick glimpse of the data types. In Access. This is data types, yeah. Alright, so these are the data types I have in Access. Text, number, currency, date and time, auto number, long text, or yes or no. So any one of those should work. If you learn that, you're okay. Cool. Moving on. Back to our regular schedule program. Right, so the query, we're looking for all the people who are assessors and are male as the easiest 2 marks that you, wow. How many records will be displayed from the queries? Well, then you have to find assessor and male. I 1. Assessor and male as 2. 2. A report was created from the table and the records were grouped by a field. State the names of the 2 appropriate fields that will be used to group it. So when you're grouping records, can't this databases file be sent to my email? Ooh, no. Nah boy Blaine as intellectual property there. That's reserved for students as teach classes. One day I'll probably make a video and put it up, but I mean, when I do my textbook, you'll probably get it. Right now, come in the crash course and you'll see it. Come in the crash course and you'll get it. A report was created from the table and records are grouped by a field. The names of 2 appropriate fields that could be used. Right. So when you're grouping records, you have to find fields that have duplicates. Any field that have a repeat is a good candidate for grouping. So you could group specialization and by gender. So specialization and gender. Yeah. What time it is there? Ooh. 15 minutes. I don't know if we'll get through all of them, but alright, so that was section 2. Let me kill off section 3 one time. Finish the whole thing. Write Pascal code. Boom. Nothing. No need for that. No need for that. Once you see Pascal, you're dead. Nothing to do with Pascal. Move on. In the space below, draw a flowchart for the program. Nah. Since it was Pascal, you would not draw the flowchart unless we had the algorithm. I don't do the algorithm. Generations of programming language off. Yeah, this we could answer. Chelsea, you now find out Pascal of the syllabus? Yes, they cannot ask you a Pascal question. Jeez. Hey boy. My work is so hard. Chelsea, when you're done, I want you to check this link here. When you finish, go and watch that whole video and you're going to understand what's going on with the syllabus, because apparently, all you don't know what's going on with the syllabus changes, apparently. Alright, 2 errors which can occur when the program is wait, Chelsea, hard luck. That sucks. Alright, 2 errors which can occur when the program is executed. Syntax. No. After the program is executed, the errors that can occur will be logic and runtime. Yeah. A document which contains instructions for the user, help, or readme. Something like that. If all you see buffering happening, it's just flow fighting me. An error which can occur when the source code is being compiled. Syntax error. Process of locating and fixing errors in our program, that's called debugging. Code created after a program is compiled successfully. Object code. I have a feeling some of you don't know these answers. Why this one can have syntax error is because it asks for occur when our program is executed. So that means after the program actually executes. If the program gets to be able to execute, that means there were no syntax errors. Because the whole point of a syntax error is that you have you're writing your code doesn't make sense now. So syntax error will only happen when you're being compiled. So compilation is when you're going through all the code to see if it's making sense or not. Ow. Yeah, Andrew, that video I just put there. Take that video, check it, and please, 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 I'm begging all you, share that video with your class at least. If it's one video you share with them, share that video. I'll just put a link there, which is what is coming and what is not coming on the exam, because people gonna be wasting time studying all kind of thing, and it's not on the syllabus anymore. So please, I'm begging. Just share that with your class. If you have a class WhatsApp group, if you have a Google Classroom, if you have whatever it is, just share that with IT students now. Because if there's any video I want to reach out to people, it's that one. Just to let people know, hey, we'll be studying unnecessary stuff. All right, so the type of program, yeah, the code that created at the end is object code. All right, everybody okay with this question? Thumbs up, man. Or if you learned something when I was answering this, then the scholar hat, then the graduation hat. I have class with my Form 4s just now, so I have to finish this. Alright, there we go. Next one. Array. Yeah, nothing with arrays. Arrays, blah, blah, blah. Gone. No arrays in the thing anymore. If anybody learning arrays, hard luck. That sucks. You didn't miss anything there. I realized the live was ticking. Slow like it fighting to maintain all the Netflix people are streaming right now, so we're struggling. Okay, so our room is monitored by a temperature sensor and a smoke sensor. Here are the rules. If the temperature is high, you get an alarm. If smoke is detected, you get an alarm. So basically, what we're going to do is the temperature high, we get a 1, that means you get an alarm. Temperature and smoke, well, you're not gonna get the alarm twice, you're just gonna get an alarm. No temperature problem, no smoke problem, well then you'll get no alarm. No temperature problem, but you do have a smoke problem, you'll get an alarm. So this is basically a truth table. What will happen if these things happen? So our room is monitored by a temperature sensor and a smoke sensor. So each of the sensors, they have outputs. Based on the outputs, you'll determine if you're going to get this thing called an alarm. So sensor, right, good. So if you get a 1, you'll get an alarm on any one of them. This, you don't even need to know truth tables. You just need to have common sense. Using the template provided below, construct a trace table to test the following segment of an algorithm. Alright, so trace table, A starts at 1, B starts at 1. With either these two lines here. Good. Next. Yeah, I do this question in one of my, as an example in the pseudocode playlist. If you're not too sure about the answer, go back and check the playlist. I explain it in real in depth there, right? So check the channel, just search, check the playlist, and you will see one of the playlist's algorithms, and look for the one that has trace tables. So while a is less than 10, is a less than 10? Yes, it is. A is equal to a plus 3, so a changes to 4. Print a, we're not worrying about any print statements, because when you're doing a trace table, you're not worried about what printing. All you're worried about is what is changing. B is equal to b plus 2, so we're going to say b plus 2 will go to 3. It will look back up. Is a still less than 10? Yes, it is. A is equal to a plus 3, so that will carry up to 7, because 4 plus 3 is going to be 7. And then the next one is b is equal to b plus 2. 3 plus 2 is 5. Then we go back up and loop again. Is a still less than 10? Yes, it is. A is 7, so 7 plus 3 will give me 10. B is equal to b plus 2. 5 plus 2 is going to give me 7. And now we're going to check to see, is a less than 10? No, a is not less than 10, so therefore our trace table is finished. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 marks there. End of test. All right, well, good. So what have we learned? We learned if you find this paper was cake, just send me the cake emoji. We learned for sure that this paper was cake, 2015. But I want to remind you kids that the papers from now on will not be cake. They will actually be scenario based. These questions here, all they're doing is asking you to write down answers. Write down answers for certain things. And it's kind of like almost fill in the blanks, which is not what it's going to be like for a real exam. But these papers are going to help you see if you actually know stuff or not. Right? If you know the things, if you know the theory, that's good. So these old papers, you're supposed to be able to blaze through and be like, yeah, I know all of that. Good. So the next hardest thing that you have to do is being able to practice scenarios. If you come into the crash course, I'll give you real scenarios to help you understand how to explain it. But of course, for the crash course to be free, you need to get to 1K on YouTube and 1K on Instagram. So Jared, yeah, I have the January 2020 already. I plan to work that out eventually. I just kind of working my way up slowly, just doing papers as I go along to kind of pace myself so that be like a few weeks before, like a few days before the exam, we'll actually do the 2020. So I wouldn't do all of them one time. I wouldn't do from the latest. I'll work my way up slowly. Because if every day we blazing through a whole paper like this, in 10 days we done all the past papers, so can't go through that. But I do have the January paper. So thank you very much, kids. Remember, study your work, and if you're not too sure about anything, search your channel. You could search YouTube for makeITsimpleTT. But above all, you see the link with the syllabus. See this link here? Share that with people from your class now, because if they don't know what coming on, if people still think Pascal coming on the syllabus or all kind of things coming on the syllabus, that's bad. So share that with your class and make sure they know what to expect and what not to expect. So thanks. I'll go see you later tomorrow at 12 o'clock. We'll see what we do then, right?